What's up, FPL gaffers? Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who has been following, liking, and sharing my content. If you're new around here, please do not forget to subscribe as I will be getting you a lot of FPL content throughout the season. If you get to the end of the video, please do not forget to smash that like button and share to as many friends as you can so it can help them with their FPL teams as well, okay? So, moving on, I'm going to take you through the players that have risen in price from the time FPL have started just after game week 1. The first player to rise in price is Hugo Ekitike. From 8.5 million, he is now at 8.6 million. And actually, why not? He's done so well for Liverpool on his debut, quite deservedly has risen in price. The second player here, again, another debutant in Tijani Reinders, who has been amazing in that Man City midfield. I watched the match and I can say because Man City press so high up the pitch, he gets into some amazing positions where he can get goals or even assists for FPL points. The third player here I would like to mention is uh, Semenyo, who has been at Bournemouth for quite a while now, quite established, and again, well deservedly risen in price because his 2 goals against Liverpool almost had everyone in shock when we all, personally me, thought that Liverpool were going to draw that match after Semenyo's heroics. Now, Chris Wood as well, who scored 2 goals in his first match against Brentford, has also risen in price from 7.5 million to 7.6 million. Now, let for those FPL managers who are who want to play the game a bit more aggressively and want to use their wildcard, I've prepared a wildcard draft for you. Personally, this is the team. If I was to wildcard, I would I would choose, but I'm not I'm not in favor of using the wild card this early in the season, especially because you've got a wild card only from game week 1 up to game week 19. Then the latest you can use your next wild card would be game week 20 on. And we all know game week 20 on that there will be double game weeks and many more areas where you can use these chips effectively. The wild card, personally, not for me now, but I have brought to you a wild card which is on the screen. I've gone with um, Robert Sanchez just to cover the Chelsea defense and the clean sheet points due to the fixtures. Again, Martin Dubravka, sorry, on the bench, and in defense, I've gone with uh, William Saliba again to cover the Arsenal defense after seeing what a strong performance they had in their opening fixture against Manchester United. I've stuck to Mark Gehi. This could also be Daniel Munoz, who actually gets so high up the pitch and plays almost as a midfielder. My next pick would be Nico Williams, of course, again because uh, Nottingham's fixture list is pretty decent. Of course, didn't expect them to concede that penalty goal against Brentford in the opening game, but I have still stuck with Nico Williams just to have some Nottingham Forest cover there. Again, sticking to the same team, same player. Sorry, I've gone with Mickey Van der Ven, as you can avoid him in this game week by keeping him on the bench, but the fixtures do get better where I think Tottenham could keep a clean sheet, especially after seeing their opening match of the season. Now, if I were to again use the wild card, like I said, I have taken off Diouf because I'm not pretty very impressed with the West Ham defense, conceding 3 goals to newly promoted Sunderland. So I've gone with Matty Cash. I did watch the Aston Villa match, and I think he gets into very good defensive positions, also into very good attacking positions. So this is the player I would want, especially because of those DEFCON points. Now in midfield, I have if I were to wildcard this early, I think I would have dropped Salah. purely because I would want Haaland, and Haaland's fixtures are I won't say better, but they are playing as a team now, City, compared to what they were last season. In midfield, I've gone with Saka. That's my premium midfielder, especially because Arsenal's fixtures will get better in the next 2 or 3 game weeks. So I did think I didn't want to. I didn't want to miss out on Saka if he gets any returns in that Arsenal squad. I have retained Dewsbury Hall, but this again make uh, you can get someone else in like Tijani Reinders, but you will have to sacrifice on someone like Chris Wood, who I've put maybe down to a Strand Larson or or any other player that is 6.5 million. Again, guys, if I've missed any player rises, please put it down in the comments below and I will check on it and get you more information on this. These price rises are, I had checked on Fantasy Football Hub and they did show me that the players were about to rise in price. And if you want to check out Fantasy Football Hub, the link will be in the description below. They're running a 50% discount for when you sign up. And if you do not win the mini league that you are in, you will get a full refund, but that depends on terms and conditions again. Okay, moving on to my team. I have moving on to the wild card team. Sorry, I have put in Mohamed Kudus purely on the opening fixture. He was quite dangerous down that right wing, and I see he does put in some amazing crosses for players like Richarlison or Tottenham's attackers to attack. I have then gone with Gakpo again purely on game week 1. I think he's a good fit. There's no more Luis Diaz in the team now, so less competition. He has more chances of playing at least 80 to 85 minutes, if not the whole 90. I have then also picked Semenyo purely on based on how he played against Liverpool, and to get 2 goals against Liverpool is not an easy thing, sorry. So this is why I have put in Semenyo. With the attack, I've gone with the player who I've just spoken about and has risen in price in Hugo Ekitike. I think playing in that Liverpool side, Hugo Ekitike will do well. He does make a lot of good runs, and only if Liverpool's midfield can find him a bit quicker than what they do, I think Ekitike will be a good pick for FPL, as he can contribute to many goals and assists in FPL. I have then chosen Chris Wood again purely on his game week 1 performance. 2 goals against Brentford, I think deserves to be in the team. Last season, I did jump onto Chris Wood's train at the right time, and I made some amazing points of Chris Wood having in my team. I think it was from game week 10 or 11, and he continued to return, uh, overachieving what his stats were. And then the final pick in this team, in this wildcard draft team, is Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland, again, I see this Man City team much improved from what they were playing last season, especially with Tijani Reinders coming in. Also, they Bernardo Silva getting into good positions. Um, I've also I would keep an eye on Ryan Cherky, but the minutes are not there for now. He did come off the bench and score. I would avoid personally, but if there was a chance to get Tijani Reinders in this draft, which I think at some point he will be an essential player, I don't see him as an essential player just purely based on his game week 1 performance. But in the future, I think personally I will try to get him in my team. And this team has been given a, a game week rating of 92% according to Fantasy Football Hub. Again, the link is in the description below, sorry. And that is all for today, guys. Thank you for following. Please do again like, share, and subscribe to the content and hit that notification bell so you do not miss a thing. Thank you very much, guys. And I would like to also, just before I end the video, sorry, there will be no video tomorrow coming out purely because I am on a layover in Belfast. And I promise there will be a video coming out on Thursday with some more FPL content for you. Stay tuned and see you on Thursday. Peace.